trust you guys have been benefiting from our Forex trading strategy, Forex trading education, and Forex trading analysis. So in this particular content, guys, we'll be sharing with you a winning Forex trading strategy for on the 15 minutes time frame for pound USD. And what we will do here, guys, we have done before and we have been doing in our previous content. So we shall be applying very basic and very simple concepts to trade. Right now, one of them being what market structure, which is very simple, guys. You can see higher highs or higher lows, plotting them on the chart with time with the trading session. So what I'm just going to do briefly is to share with you how my trading went so far. Perhaps you learn a thing or two as we trade Forex in Millionaire Logistics. So as you do this, guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section. Okay. So guys, the basic tools we use in this strategy, guys, first one is what Fibonacci retracement tool. And right here, I have my automatic tool that I have worked so hard on to develop. And guys, I can actually share this with you if you want, and perhaps teach you how to effectively use it. Okay. Now, so far, right, you know, we've talked about trading sessions, guys, the Asian trading session, the London trading session, and the New York trading session. And we've also talked about the time specifics as at the time each section starts and ends. Guys, let's start with what using the Fibonacci retracement tool, and we're going to be starting from Monday to 24th. So we'll be using Monday's 24th what high and low as the trading concept and strategy implies. Right, and right here, guys, this is where I took my trade from. I took my trade from here, the beginning of the London session, which is by 10 a.m. I took my trade from this demand zone right here, and I got off the market at this level. Okay, now I also traded the New York session because I wanted to make some more profit, and this was exactly how I traded it. Simply what, using my Fibonacci tool to what plot from where the lowest point of that same day, the lowest point, and the highest point before the New York session. Now, this is exactly what I did by having all those moves. See right here, I've been able to move from one, and then went here to a higher high, and then I came here at the higher low right here, and this was exactly the beginning of the New York session, and I got a confirmation here with what, a bullish hammer, and then this was exactly where I took the trade off, and then I got off this point, minus 0.27. So is where I got off. And then I left the rest of the market because then it serves as what? Information for the next day's analysis. So I use what? My lower high, the lowest point of that day, and then the highest point of that day to have these reference zones here. Okay. So the next thing I do is to have these reference zones because it's 38.8, 38.0 rather is my next reference zone, because at this point, right, I was expecting if I had seen what the London session here, I'll just trade to the downside, get some profit somewhere, and you know, get off the market. Or if I see the market at a sensitive level here, as at the beginning of the London session, I'll take my trade from here to the upside. Now, that's exactly what I do. And then I have these reference zones here. This is the 50, right? So very much I can take my Fibonacci tool off, but then there's something that happened when the market opened just right here. There was a kind of move to the upside that broke above this, above the opening, which could mean that the market was in fact moving to the upside. So I use my Fibonacci tool to plot from where the lowest point of that day to where the highest point before the London session. And then this was what I got. I was expecting perhaps a shooting star at the beginning of the London session, but then what I got here right here was a bullish hammer, and the price actually moved to the upside. So I didn't find this trade worthy of taking. I had to wait for the next session because there wasn't any form of retracement. Okay, so this was exactly what I did. I adjusted my Fibonacci to what, catch some trade opportunities at the beginning of the New York session. Okay, and this was exactly what I got, guys. Now this was where I entered my trade. This is the beginning of the New York session that we're looking at, and price was very much not at a sensitive level, but then when it came down to where the 38.80, I got confirmation with this two candles here, being that this here serve what as what a tweezer bottom right together. and then I entered my trade somewhere around here, and I got off the market here. I got off with about 50, I think 52 pips. That was where I got off the market, which was a very fair trade to me. Okay, now I assume that the market is still bullish because I still use the same parameters to place from high to low, and then at the opening of that they had to adjust. Okay, now looking for the New York session, the London session. Now if you can find here, you have this reference zone here. This is 38. Okay, and then this is the 50, and then this is where my 0, this is the beginning of it all. All right, and let me not cloud the chart because I had a very interesting trade right here. Now you can see, guys, this is the MLX IVT tool in action. A lot of you may have seen this MLX IVT tool, but guys, this is at this point, guys, you can see that the market right here has started changing momentum, right? Has started changing sentiment to the downside. However, guys, this was where the London session started, just right here, 10, after this huge move, right? After this huge move down to this side. So seeing this move, guys, seeing that the market right here before the London session, there's a break in price to the downside. I very much adjusted my Fibonacci tool from the high of the day to the low before the London session. And guys, I got this. And this was exactly where I took my trade off. Seeing this multiple rejection around the 38.8 level, guys, and confirming that in fact, price may have started changing sentiment. I took the risk from here, and I set my take profit, my stop loss above here, 34, about 34 pips, and I took my take profit somewhere around here to that 38 level, right, to the 38 level. Now, guys, I'm going to explain that to you simply. Now, I'm expecting a retracement around the 38.0 fib level already because of this, the Fibonacci tool I placed from high to low. Expecting that the market will react around that zone. So that was exactly why I made that decision. So looking at this market right here, we can tell that the market may in fact be changing sentiments, okay, to the downside. Now, this is exactly how I see the market and easily trade the market, okay. I'm trying to take this tool off. Now, I'm done for this day. The New York session I didn't trade, so I can't really say much about it. But then market has changed sentiment. I'm going from high to low, right? And around here, guys, I got some trades. I got some fine trades right here. Same reference zones. The reference zones 38, reference zones 50. Okay. And I think that's fairly enough. I wouldn't really go deep into that. And I'm trying to take this tool off. Fibonacci tool, okay. Okay. So the next day here, guys, we see price, we see this move. We can see this same move to the upside, and then the London session starting to the downside. So before the London session, you can see that price has already changed its momentum to the downside, breaking this particular low. So I can have my Fibonacci tool still from the upside to before the lowest point before the London session. And right here, this is where I have the price, and then this is what I see. Somewhere around here, there's no clear pattern, but at the break of this level right here, at the break of this level, I fairly got some risky trade, moving to the downside, and I think I got stopped out somewhere. I got stopped out at about 5 pips or 6 pips for this particular trade, but this was where I caught majorly the move. This was where I caught the move right here. Now, this is exactly what I did. Seeing that the market is coming to the downside, and the New York section was kind of here. This is where the New York section was. I still assume that, hey, the market is in a bearish trend. And from the highest to the lowest. And seeing this move here, guys, seeing this this is a shooting star. I took cognizance of this, and I was expecting the market to come to the downside. and I in fact took the risk. After this push here, after this price push here, I entered the trade here and set my stop loss above the 79, and then seeing my supply and demand zones there above the 79 right here, I took my take profit somewhere. I think I closed this trade while it was still in motion, so I made some fair profit from here, you know, and then that was the end of the move for me. Okay, now the next line, the next thing I'm going to do here, guys, to share an analysis for what I'm expecting the market to do the coming week. For this coming market, guys, for Monday, this is what I'll be looking at. The market is making a bullish move, obviously, so I'll be expecting a move like this. So I want to see market, maybe if it gets up to here, I will adjust, but I want to see the market make a retest to either this level, the 38.8 level at this point, before it moves to whichever direction. So I will be thinking about taking a short sell position down to this 38.0 fib level. So guys, thank you for coming this far. So if you have any questions, guys, feel free to link up in the comment section, share your thoughts in the comment section, guys, and don't forget to follow Millionaire Logistics on Facebook, Millionaire Logistics, on Instagram, Millionaire Logistics, and don't forget, guys, to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like, and don't forget to say hi. All right, guys, thank you.